live from Butler, New Jersey.
Hey, welcome to the Stereo Joe Show. I'm your host, Jimmy James. As always, we got an amazing show lined up for you tonight. Every artist coming on is going to be doing a performance. I'm really excited. We got people from all over. First up, we got Jessica Gittison. She is a singer-songwriter. She is awesome. You're going to love her. Next up, we got Ted Felicity back from Don't Panic. He's been killing it online with his awesome shows. All the way from Japan, we got Kate Sakura, one of my old friends. She grew up here. She moved over there. She's got a great band. She'll be joining us. Also, my oldest friend, singer-songwriter Matt Wilson. He's going to be here. We started playing together back in the day. He's amazing. He's going to be here performing ending the night for you with a couple songs. Anyway, we got music by A Fire with Friends, Hot Pink Apocalypse, of course, Stereo Joe, and the Mushroom Cloud. Let's get to them first. Oh, no. Here they are, the Mushroom Cloud. All right. We'll be back in 1 minute with Nick Fantuzzi. All right, that was the Mushroom Cloud. Nick, they were pretty cool. Where'd you find them, man?
Hey, they're actually new friends of ours from Connecticut who, once we do schedule them for the future, will be guests of the show. There was some scheduling conflicts back a few weeks ago, but I'm really excited to hear their music, them putting out some new stuff, and to premiere what they have coming up in the future.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. We got a killer lineup tonight, though. Kicked it off with a great band to begin, but now we got 4 performances today. It's all singer-songwriters, no bands, but like a nice intimate song or two. I'm really excited about our first guest, Jess. She's not going to be on for a couple of minutes, but she is awesome. She's going to be singing a song here as well. And then, of course, my oldest friend, Matt Wilson, I got a little surprise in store for him. Haha, surprise, buddy. I got him. But what do you got for us, brother? Anything good lined up?
Well, as you know, every week we are hosting a competition for people to compete for a $10 gift card. We do want to let you know that later on we will give you the notification for when to enter the 2-word phrase, and you'll enter that with @StereoJoe, so we're tagged to be notified, and the winner will get to choose where they want it to be for.
Yeah, and you got to get 2 new words today, man. People are knowing it's what it is. It's been the same thing. Let's switch it up on them. But really, someone won a $10 Dunkin' gift card. Who couldn't use that in your life? All you got to do is put 2 words and tag us in it. It's so simple. We're going to be doing that at 8:25, giving you the words. 8:40 is going to be the drawing. If you don't win this week, we're going to be doubling it up next week. It's going to be really cool. But anyway, did you bring some music for me today or what?
Yeah, I brought some music. They're actually more friends of ours from a band called A Fire with Friends. They share a couple of members with another band that we're familiar with called Permanence. And this band just puts out so much great music. Whether you don't get a chance to see them live, they have tons of CDs. So just check out their links, and they have a ton of catalog.
All right. This next song is called Awful Things, and it looks like it's live. All right. Yeah, baby.
I'm not gonna do those awful things to you anymore. 'Cause I had a brother who was killed by a cat passing on. Yeah. Mother hides tears behind whispers. Father wants to prove that it's all true. I'm not gonna do those awful things to you anymore. 'Cause I had a brother who was killed by a cat passing on.
All right, that is A Fire with Friends. They were pretty awesome, man. I was into them.
Dude, they have such a great range of music. They even have some songs with piano and violin.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
I would die to get that in the band, man.
Exactly. With that, you really have a whole another set of like lead instruments at that point. The voices could take a little bit of break, and like everyone could go out on a little bit of jamming. So it's something really different.
Exactly, dude. And as you know, we always start the show off with some birthdays. Does anyone have a freaking birthday today of noting?
Unfortunately, no one was born today. I'm just kidding.
Are you serious? Oh, this is the one day? I thought it was every day they had someone. Oh, damn, man.
No, today's the one day in history. Like
Don't
that should
do
be
me like that.
So quick shout out to Michelle Branch, Paul Williams, who is the original singer of The Temptations, and Dave Parsons, the bassist for Bush, not to be confused with Jim Parsons from The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, don't get confused, people. No, listen, I want to say this show is all about your music. Nick and I, we live in different states. We were like locked down in both states. We couldn't see each other. We said, how are we going to keep the band going? How are we going to keep music going? We decided to start a show about artists, independent artists that we knew. We started branching out from there. We've met so many awesome people, but we are trying to keep the music scene alive. As many of you know, shows have been put off. People haven't been out. We haven't performed on a stage together. We had practice, which was really cool just recently. But before that, our last show was in February. I know a lot of people do this for a living, so we really wanted to get artists out there and expose it. So if you want your band to be on here, please hit up Nick, hit up me. We'd love to get you. We are all about you guys. Please, let's get your music out there and show us a little love. All right? Anyway.
Yeah, and don't be afraid if you're not a guitar player or not a singer. We've had drummers come on. We actually have a violin player coming on in a couple of weeks. So we really encourage all types of music, all types of artists, even any types of artists outside of music, because we really want to show everybody what kind of talent is out there. We are from New Jersey and Pennsylvania, as Jimmy mentioned, but we're trying to spread out and show everybody all the up and coming talent. So don't be afraid to reach out to us.
Absolutely. And real quick, I'm going to get us kicked off with Jessica's video. All I Need, official music video. Let's get that on right now. We'll listen to a minute and then we'll bring her in right now. Nick, I'll be coming back to you. See you soon, buddy. All right, guys. This is Jessica's song. Let's check it out.
Brush the hair out of my face, slide one hand around my waist, pull me close, whisper my name, send heat rushing through my veins. You wanna know my fantasy? Truth be told, it's just you, you're all I need. You are all I need. You are all I need.
All right, this song is great.
Stare
But let's welcome to the show right now, Jess. Hey, what's going on, Jess?
Hello.
Hey. Hey, can I call you that? Do you go by Jess or do you go by Jessica?
Jess, Jessie, Jessica, whatever you prefer.
Awesome. They're all good. You go for it all. Now, I see that was a really cool music video we just had. I really liked how the instruments came in. Sounds like after the verse they picked up. Were you doing those or did you have some people that were with you or like a little band or?
Oh, the instruments. Well, no, I was not doing that, but I was really lucky. I got to work with Bill Shanley. He was my producer. He's Irish. He's an amazing musician, producer.
That's great. Yeah, you mentioned that you were over in Dublin for a while. Is that where you recorded it?
It is, yes, and the music video as well. That's where all that was done.
What was? Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What was your favorite thing about being over there?
Everything. Like when you walk into the city center, it's just like cobblestone streets, and then each building like has its own character. Like it's red building over here, yellow over here, and then just there's quite a big music scene in Dublin as well. Lots of buskers. So you'll just hear music echoing down the street, and it's really, really nice. And the people as well, really lovely from all over. But
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is it like really transient? The musicians, are they all from Ireland or are they from all over the world?
they are from all over.
So you see a lot of different types of styles of music out there too, not just like Irish. You're not just Irish step dancing out there the whole time. You might hear like a Latin feel or like a rock,
Yeah.
something like that. Now, how would you describe your music?
My music, it's kind of difficult to describe because my music taste itself is eclectic. So I was discussing this with my friend earlier. We were like indie pop, but at the same time, it's like a fusion of other things.
Yeah, like a little bit of folk I hear in there, a little traditional.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Now, do you play any other instruments other than guitar? Any piano or something?
No, just the basics. But my little brother, he's 9. He plays piano. He's really good.
Oh, do you guys ever like play together, or he's like too annoying?
No, he calls me too annoying.
That's so funny. That's awesome. All right. So now, do you ever like jam with a band, or like now you're over here in the States, you left Ireland, you said, see you guys later. It's way too green over here. I'm going to live in the desert.
No, I wish I jammed more. I am not quite familiar with the music scene here yet, but I would like to be. Of course, we're kind of on lockdown still right now, so I can't. It's difficult to go out and jamming buddies. But
Yeah, that's like making everything difficult right now. Like to meet new people, to get out there and have fun. It's like to play a show, so then no one can really see you. So hopefully someone sees you from Arizona from this show, and they're like, we have to play together. And hopefully they don't have COVID, and you could. It's all good.
hopefully not.
Now, I see you have all of these postcards in the background. Are those all the places that you've been to?
Most of them are places that I have been to. There's one, actually, yeah, all of these ones I've been to. There's Spain, because I used to live there, and then this one's just from here, Arizona. Dublin. That one just has Elvis on it, but it's from Vegas. We love Elvis in my family. So.
Hey, I disappeared. Oh, there I am. I went away for a second, but I'm back. Hey, okay, all those places sound great, but I don't know if you've been to the most magical land on earth called New Jersey. Have you ever been there?
No, I haven't really gotten the chance to explore the East Coast yet. But
Everyone makes fun of New Jersey, but we're great. Now, so how do you like Arizona compared to Dublin?
Well, I can't complain because I'm in a nice area. There's a lot to do. Well, not at the moment, I suppose. It is a bit. Can't really go outside. It's too hot. There's heat warnings. But But
Oh no, really?
yeah.
Oh. Hey,
Um,
just so you know, Ruben said, beautiful voice, Jess. I know people are looking forward to your performance. And another question, who are some of your influences?
uh, I always get nervous when asked this question.
What?
Just because, yeah.
Please tell me John Mayer.
I do like him. His song New Light is a bop. But
That's pretty good.
I suppose, yeah, his kind of style. But when I was younger, I listened to a lot of Taylor Swift, and I'm told sometimes just because I tend to write about love and all that. So
I play Taylor Swift. I play Trouble. I love that song. I had a girl break my heart when that song came out. So I really started understanding that song. And I was like, that girl was trouble. So Taylor like wrote that song for me personally. Please tell me you like that song. It's probably your least favorite song.
it's not my least favorite song. No,
Oh,
it's up there at the top. Yeah.
What's the best Taylor Swift song?
The best Taylor Swift song. Hmm.
Tick.
The one that-
No, if you don't know, that's okay.
I quite sorry, my mom's talking in the background.
Stereo Joe said, "Don't be ashamed. We love all types of music." Hey, you know what? I like Taylor Swift too. So please,
Well, that was yeah. Enchanted is a nice song.
okay. Enchanted, you heard it. Go listen to it after the show, not now, people. But
Um,
so okay. So sorry.
sorry. So influences. I also really liked Panic at the Disco, and you can kind of hear that in some places of my songs. There's a song called Perfect Stranger that I have out. You can really hear it there. But more so the older Panic at the Disco I really liked. And then Lily Allen. The Beatles.
Oh yes, I love the Beatles. I am Beatles obsessed. They're the best. At least one of the best. Now, do you like Elvis? I see he's up on your wall. I figured you must like him too.
My family loves him. Our halls are covered with pictures of him. There's
Oh,
just
cool.
galore everywhere.
Have you been to Graceland?
Not yet.
Okay, well, you got to go.
I know. That's on our
No.
list. We wanted to go this year, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, listen, before I talk your ear off about Elvis, let's hear you sing a song real quick.
Okay.
Yes. Surprise. So if you could tell us a little bit about this song.
So, it's called If Only. It's kind of about when you see a stranger across the room.
I love it. All right. Well, here we go. If Only.
Tell me who you are. Ask me from afar. feel your eyes follow me as I make my way to leave. If only I could stay. If only I knew your name. If only I knew your name.
Whoa! Yeah, that was really good.
My voice, I'm so nervous.
I'm nervous too. Every show, you did great.
Thank you.
Really? Oh my God. So okay. So that is about seeing someone across the room. If only they knew what was going on. I really enjoy that. And all right, you've been talking to this guy. He got you on the show. Let's bring in Nick right now.
That song was amazing. You are very talented, and don't worry about being nervous. We're all nervous, and that's why I wear sunglasses, you know? So everyone has their thing.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And sorry to put you on the spot about asking your influences, because that question did come from me.
I
but-
know who it came from because he asked me like 2 weeks ago, and I couldn't answer because I get nervous, and so I didn't know how to answer. And
My buddy Matt said, great job. Good job. And then, of course, I think you saw Dave McClelland all the way from Portugal is loving the music.
yeah,
That's great. So you got a lot of compliments here. People really enjoyed that song. So now you write all your own songs. Like, how many do you have, and where do you get your inspiration from?
how many do I have? Ooh, like quite a few. Dozens. I don't. Inspiration like theme wise or like music wise or
Yeah, like anything.
anything. Well, inspiration normally,
Like
unrequited
Taylor Swift.
love type of. I'm always up in my feelings, so it's. And then music wise, again, just from all over.
I was going to say Taylor Swift comes from the heartbroken ex-lover, John Mayer. So now all right, so you're a T Swift fan. And I hate to talk about T Swift our whole interview, but now she dated John Mayer. Who are you with on that whole thing? Obviously Taylor, right? Or was she annoying?
Yeah. That's a good question because she does write about a lot of guys.
He's a player too.
John's bad though.
He's a player, so
Yeah.
I'll keep with Taylor.
He's a player. He's so bad. I think he went to rehab for his ego, but I still love him. That's the worst part. He's so smooth of a guitar player, and he knows he has a problem. That's half the battle. No, but anyway, okay. So where should everyone find your music?
So I'm on Spotify, Amazon Music, on YouTube, on iTunes. My name's Jessica Gydesen, Gydesen. There's probably my name in a link somewhere. And my Facebook page as well. It's just my name, Jessica Gydesen.
Nick put your links in there, so they could hopefully click through there and get it. And just so you know, too, I think you saw it before, but Remy, who's my good friend, she says she lives her life nervous. So you're in good. She's always like, Jimmy, don't yell at me. I'm like, Remy, you hit a B. It should have been a B sharp. No, I'm joking. But anyway, Jess, thank you so much for coming on the show. We hope you had fun. Didn't I tell you to go super quick? Oh, no. Like, I barely made it.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, our pleasure. And everyone, go check out Jess right now. That's Gydesen. Go check her out. And we're going to be in touch. We'll hopefully get you on again.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right, Nick, we got like 10 seconds to get that contest rolling. I got to get to Ted.
For those of you who are just joining in, we are now giving you the key to enter in for the $10 gift card. We will choose the first 3 people to enter in the phrase Tune in. That's TUNEIN at Stereo Joe. That's at Stereo JO. So we get notified, and we'll pick the first 3 people to spin.
And make sure that if you're in a watch party, you come to the main Stereo Joe account, because we don't see the comments from the watch parties. We only see the comments on the main thing. But anyway, we'll be back right after Ted with Nick, and we'll be back. Nick, thanks for coming on. Guys, if you're just tuning in now, this is the Stereo Joe Show, and we are really excited. We have Ted Felicity from Don't Panic on again. He was on once before. They are absolutely taking advantage of this COVID time as a band, coming together online, providing some of the most hilarious content. If you haven't seen it, you got to go check it out. But anyway, let's welcome Ted right now. Yo, what's up, man?
Oh, hi. How are you doing? Shaking.
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not bad. Just
Bro.
Enjoying a cold, frothy Miller Lite, hanging out in my living room, and looking at a delicious cheese and meat plate that's on my kitchen table. I can't wait to eat in a bit.
Well, you're really earning it right now, because I know this is going to build an appetite. You're doing a little performance for us, which I'm super excited about. It's been a couple of weeks since we had you on the show, maybe even a month and a half, almost 2 months. What have you been up to since then?
Back in April. Sleeping a lot, about half of every day I sleep. And no, I don't know, just been getting through. Every day's become a big blob of nothing, but in between all of that, we try and do some fun stuff. Like you said, our band's been trying to keep busy, so we do a bunch of fun things, like we play Jeopardy against each other, and we do acoustic shows on stream. We did a full band concert from the recording studio. Been recording, been writing, so just keeping busy.
Yeah, you guys do a lot of awesome stuff online, which I really personally love, because I think everyone should be taking advantage of it if they can. Where did you guys come up with the idea to do Jeopardy and some of the other antics that you guys have been up to?
So there's this show called Jeopardy, and we got the idea from there.
Okay, it wasn't that complicated.
No, I don't know. We were sitting around, and I did a bunch of acoustic shows, and we only have so many songs. We're generally a pretty new band, and I said, well, I can only keep playing the same 8 or 9 acoustic songs for people, who like our band. So let's do something fun, and I want to get the other guys involved. So we started doing like band hangouts where we just kind of drink and bullshit for 2 hours, and then my cousin Kevin is a trivia host out in Arizona, and I don't know, I just kind of thought of it. I was like, well, this is like his thing, and maybe we've combined my thing with his thing. Like, it would be kind of fun. So we did one, and everyone loved it, and we kept getting requests to do it again. So we've done it 3 times now. We're just gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do one in like 3 weeks, and we're just gonna keep, we'll do once a month. It's really fun.
Yeah, I was wondering, because it felt so natural. So your cousin already had been doing this. He comes up with all the questions and kind of and you guys just have fun.
Yeah, we Anthony pays him via nude text messages of himself, and Kevin's all about it. So I mean, that's good.
Hey, it sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal. And I don't know. Yeah, it's a nice breakup from doing all the music stuff all the time. And I mean, we love doing music stuff, but like I said, for people who like our band and want to see us do other things, like, I've seen lots of bands do cool stuff. I saw another band do like cooking with one of their members. I've seen bands, show off their toy collections. Like, I've seen everything, because people are just trying to figure out ways to do stuff. And it seemed like everyone was just about ready to like dip their toe back into doing some things like live, and then like it kind of got a little messy again in a lot of spots. So we're just gonna keep trucking along how we're doing it, and hopefully we could do some actual shows soon.
Yeah, I'm excited. And speaking of shows, you're actually going to be doing a song or 2 now. I'm really excited about that. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, if you want me to, I can do it right now.
Hell yeah. What Well, you know, I pretend at least. That Nick's really the boss. He whips me if I don't listen. Yeah, we see you back there, Nick. Yeah, Nick's he's strict. But anyway, all right. Yeah, I'll let you take it away, brother.
Cool. Hey, by the way, I wanted to say that I'm really sorry. I forget her name already, but the girl before me, I know she's really shy, it seemed like, but man, she's got a great voice. So I'm sorry I forget your name, but keep doing what you're doing. You're really awesome. It's going to be hard to follow that. I'm going to play a song called Cheap in Wolf's Clothing. It came out back in May. It's hard enough to feel, harder to feel nothing. Why do I pretend not to care at all? Love to think I am everything they think I am. Bigger man, still feel 2 feet tall. How many steps we take before what we leave behind still far away? Many times must push myself away. I am just a sheep dressed like a wolf. Wish I could take it off and keep on moving. Oh, leave it up to me. Be too weak to change a thing. Knew it'd be so tough to draw the line. Draw the line. Look in those eyes, within that smile, that should keep me busy for a while. My what teeth you have, better with to eat you now. It's growing old, it's going out of style. Many lives you've made before, what's left is all you don't betray. How many times can you push yourself away? Yourself away. Well, I am just a sheep dressed like a wolf. Wish I could take it off and keep on moving. Oh, leave it up to me to be too weak to change a thing. Knew it'd be so tough to draw the line. Like a sheep in wolf's clothing. 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 It's hard to draw the line. Cool. So yeah, I guess I'll do another one. Thanks, Ruben. I see a little comment there. So this next song I'm gonna do is called Alicia. It's a song we literally just released on June 12th. So go check it out, please. It's on Spotify and all those cool spots. living in studio apartment with no heat or electric on. Sleep with a Bible between us, no rent problem until the dawn. Now someone has to take control. You know I hear a couple, you never know. Yeah, that's the way this story goes. Oh, yeah, malicious girl, I can't live without. Dead and living at the crossings, but still get your hours slash. Off the sweet talking actress, what can I see through the ass? She is what pills swallow, tend to with alcohol, and they call me in the morning. That's if you wake up at all. Now someone has to take control. Will we set to work? You never know. Yeah, well, that's the way this story goes. Yeah, malicious girl, I can't live without. Now someone has to take control. Will it set to work? You never know. We're not through this yet. Yeah. Well, that's the way this story goes. Oh, yeah. Delicious girl, I can't live without. Yeah. She makes it pop, but not alone. Oh, yeah. Delicious girl, I can't live without. Figured it out.
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
There you go.
Oh no, I came in before the end. I'm one of those guys. Bro,
No,
I
that was
love
the
that.
end. That was the end.
Okay, good. I didn't want to be one of those
One
guys.
more time. That's right.
All right.
One more time. No, you're still talking during the end, man. Hold on.
No.
All right, it's over now.
Let's bring on Nick. Yo, what's up, Nick?
I hate to say it, Jimmy. Now you're one of those guys.
What's up,
I can't help it, man.
Ted, great job tonight. Your voice sounds amazing. I thought the music was great as always.
Thank you.
I actually had a question for you. You guys played the Bigwig show at the Sherman Theater. It was like almost last summer. At this point, it feels like.
It was November.
Oh, it was November. Okay, I just remember it being really hot.
Still a
that
while
night.
ago.
Yeah. But there was this one guy who kept trying to come in really drunk, whether he was trying to light his cigarette in the middle of the room or he was trying to bring in a beer glass from the bar down the road. Do you have any crazy stories of either like a fan or even an artist doing something crazy that like ruined the show or just like made everybody like look at them?
Oh my God. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I've had lots of crazy stuff happen at shows. I mean, there was a show when we were on tour in 2010. because we started the band in 2009, and we were a band for about 2 years, and we took a really long break, and we came back this year. But so when we first started, we went on tour in 2010 with the band The Ataris. And when we were on tour with them, we did a show in southern Texas, right on the Mexican border. It's called McAllen. And it wasn't during the show, but it was at the end of the show. This guy was like plastered, like super drunk the whole show, and like kept coming up to us and trying to tell us about how he's like a bass player who plays like jazz bass and like all this other stuff. And at the end of the show, after we were loaded out and I was in the van getting ready to like, wait for everybody else to get in the van. They're all in the club still. The guy came over to the window of the van, like knocked. So I rolled the window down about, again, the same crap about, I'm a bass player. And I was like, oh, that's cool, man. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, he just punched me in the face right through the window. Just like clocked me right in the jaw, like sucker punched me. It was for no reason. It was like just out of nowhere. And I was like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, so then I went to get out of the van to like be like, what the fuck? And but then my brother, who was filling in on guitar for us on the tour, came out of the club and kind of saw it like from far off, and he just started bolting at this guy like, I'm gonna kill you. And the guy saw him running at him, and he just took off like into the woods.
He knew better.
Really, so I mean, there's lots of stuff like that. It's just crazy stuff, especially when you're on tour. But there's always gonna be some drunk person, as long as you're playing at a club that serves alcohol,
Absolutely.
That's where we want to be.
And dude, I love ending it on that story, bro. That was a cool one. I'm so sad we didn't get to talk about going on tour with the Ataris, but that's just more of a reason to get you on again. Maybe if it's ever possible, maybe we could get your crew on here for our own Jeopardy segment where we have you guys come on and it's our Jeopardy show. It just sounds like it would be perfect for you guys. But please tell us real quick what we should check out of your music and stuff.
All right, so we just put out a brand new song on June 12th. It's called Alicia. I just played it. So you can get that on Spotify, iTunes, all the usual suspects. We did a full band live concert from Soundmind Recording Studios on June 11th, and that's online. So you can watch that on our YouTube page or on our Facebook page, which is Facebook.com/Don't Panic Official. And we played about an hour, so you can check that out. And then we've got a brand new song coming out July 24th. So we'll be posting about that. So if you don't follow us online, you're missing out. Go follow us, because you know what? It's going to change your life. It's going to change.
Honestly, they have awesome creative content. They're really funny. They have great music, as you heard already. Ted, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We love you. Handsome, talented, amazing. From Don't Panic, check out Ted. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Guys, Nick, we got about 60 seconds to get this contest rolling, bro. Kate, I see you back there. Hi, Peekaboo. We're coming right back to you. I'm sorry to surprise you. We're coming right back. All right, that's Kate. She's backstage hanging out. Surprise, Kate. You never know when we're coming in to get you. But, Nick, let's do this contest real quick.
I believe at this point we have Ruben, we have Jess, who was our first guest, and because we kicked her off of last week, we have Remy, who I'm throwing in for this week's roundup. So we'll kick it off for. And Dan commented? Oh, Dan commented. Okay, sorry, Remy, you're still out. So we have
Rem, just like that. Okay, let's hit it real quick.
So we'll start off with Ruben because he commented first.
I'm popping out of here so they can see you.
So for those of you who are new to this game, it is the closest to hitting 100 without going over. And he hit a 100 again. So that is a tough bar to crack. So we'll move on to the it clearly is. So we'll move on to the second person, who is Jess, our first guest. And if we do tie for a 100, then they will go to a one spin off at the end. She got a 70, which is not quite 100, but there is a chance for her to tie.
I'm really proud of her.
Oh, she did such a great job. For anyone who caught our first guest, do check her out. Jess, she's from Arizona. She did a great job tonight. And I rolled another 70 for her. So unfortunately, she went over.
You see that, Jess? Nick acts like he's your friend, and then he gets you out of the game. All right, we got one spin left, baby.
And this one is for Dan. Good luck, Dan. and I hope you're doing well.
I
That's
just
what
want
we
to
did,
wish
some good
Dan
times.
bad luck. I want to wish Dan bad luck.
You did. He got a 25. You can't get much worse than that. Dan. Let's go, Dan.
Dan's the man, by the way. Dan's actually recovering from.
Dan got emergency nipple surgery, and unfortunately, he fell short with a 45, so he will not get a gift card for his emergency nipple surgery. Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan. You're going to have to keep that third nip. Actually, I have a third nipple, but that's for the next episode. That's for a very special event. It's lucky, actually, but okay. You know what, Nick? Get out of here. I got to talk to my friend Kate. This is going to be so awkward now, transitioning from third nipples. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, you get out of here. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll catch you later.
All right. Bye. All right, guys. I have an old friend coming up. She just left me and went all the way to Japan, never to be seen again. I thought she got swept away in a typhoon, but it turns out she started a really kick-ass band and a really kick-ass family. Let's get her on right now. It's Kate Sakura, all the way from Japan. What's up, buddy?
Hey, oh my God, I'm looking at my hair. This is like quarantine hair right here, guys.
I'm right there with you. It is like out of control. It's the quarantine hair. We know how it goes.
Oh yeah. I like that little segue because actually I was just breastfeeding her, so it was really like
Oh gosh.
nipples.
You know what?
Like, totally the thing to come in on. So
That's perfect. You know, we do this, this is okay, well, I love it. This is the first for me. So anyway, you got this cute little baby in your hand.
it's Ellie, and she's got the hiccups right now.
Hey, Ellie.
Hiccups.
Aw. Now, how old is she?
She's only 3 weeks, so
Oh my gosh.
she's brand new.
Oh, and now you have another one, and she is
She's 5.
five, going on 6, you were saying.
Yeah, this month she'll be 6. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Where did
so
that time go?
Music's been a little bit on the back burner here, but it's still, it's still my passion. Just gotta make time for it.
And rightfully so, because you have awesome music. I was so excited to see your band and the video I have. I'm either going to, if we run out of time playing it now, I'm going to show it at the end of the episode. But that was the video I saw and I really, really loved. But hold on, we got a little cutie comment for you. Ellie is precious.
Thank you.
We can't ignore that. That's an important comment there.
This is her debut.
Hey, Ellie. So I knew you all the way when you lived in New Jersey. That was so long ago. And it's funny, I have another guest on right after you that was also from Boonton, New Jersey. Shout out to Boonton.
Oh,
Boonton.
I probably know him.
You do. It's Matt Wilson.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. So anyway, maybe if he gets on early enough, maybe he might even say hi.
Can talk.
You never know.
Some coffee. We can talk.
We'll get some coffee. We'll get the girls together, and we will have coffee talk. That was a great clip. Well, that's from SNL, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the good
girl
stuff.
out of Jersey, but you can't take the Jersey out of the girl, right?
The Jersey. I saw someone like trying to do a Jersey accent today. It was lacking. I was like, good try, but
I always say I don't have one, but then it just comes out sometimes. It depends on who I'm with, I guess.
So you're practically on the other end of the world right now. You're in Japan. What time is it there right now?
It is 9:50 a.m.
Holy cow. So this is essentially good morning Japan right now for you.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's Friday.
Oh, isn't that so funny? Oh my God, that's awesome. So I know I really appreciate you. I was worried. Oh my God, this is funny. My mom puts up here, is Kate related to Ray Sakura?
Absolutely. Ray Sakura. He's my uncle.
Oh, that's so.
Brother.
Oh no, I'm gonna hear a story from my mom. I guess they go back because my godmother grew up in Boonton, so she knew a lot of people.
Well, Uncle Ray should be on your show because he's an awesome musician too. So Yeah, should get him on here.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got to. I really should. We'll have to connect afterwards about this because I'd love to. Absolutely. Now, I was going to say, you went all the way to Japan. What made you think, let me check out Japan? And then what made you fall in love with it?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I've actually answered this question so many times, but it always feels fresh. I came here completely on a whim. I was supposed to go elsewhere and those plans fell through, and then I was just like, I'm packed and ready to go somewhere. Um I'm just going to leave it to like whatever falls in my lap and whatever occurs to me. And like almost as soon as I had that thought, I was invited to a party for a friend of a friend who was coming back from Japan. And I was looking at all his pictures and I was like, whoa, this is so cool. Maybe I should do that. And then I actually said that out loud and went like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go teach in Japan for a year. And it was back in the days of MySpace. So I got a show pretty quickly lined up through MySpace with a really cool Japanese band called Apartment, which I don't think they're around anymore. But I just sort of like went right into this awesome indie music scene, like right off the bat. And I was like sitting with like music royalty and I had no idea. It's like I didn't speak Japanese, I didn't know anything. But then like yeah, a lot of the people that I met like first are like really awesome, successful musicians in Japan now. So yeah, it's pretty cool whirlwind.
That is really cool. And
Yeah.
and you've had some success yourself.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. That was really exciting.
Well, I started playing with a couple different musicians, and then the cool thing is they also play in other bands, so it was never really like there was never really dealing with ego and like this is what we should do with the band. And so I've been really lucky. And I played Fuji Rock in 2009, which is like it's the biggest festival in Asia, I'm pretty sure. So I got to do that. And I played on some cool like compilations, and I've done some commercial work and stuff too. And my current lineup, I've got I wish they were here with me. Reiko on the drums, and Min Min on the keys, and Naruke on the bass. And all three of them are really busy with other bands too. So but I'm looking forward to when we can all rock out again.
Well, I wish they were there with you too, because I really love the sound you make. And it makes total sense that you fit right in with the indie scene when you got there, because your music really lends itself to it. Not to go off topic, but my mom mentioned he was in Sagebrush with Brian McGardle.
Yes.
And we're good family friends with the McGardles. Really good friends. So okay, so that's funny. All right, small world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, I see you put your beautiful baby down. Does that mean we're picking a beautiful guitar up?
Yes, I'm gonna try. I am connected through the this little thing here. I don't know, how does that guitar sound?
Sounds really nice.
Okay, sweet. All right,
Good.
so I put out an album in what year was that? 2018, like end of 2018, and I had all these big plans to like promote it and go all over the place and do stuff with it. And yeah, not everything happened. I did make a video, but this one song is called Cloud, and it is inspired by the apocalypse, which I think is really
Oh no.
well, not exactly the apocalypse, but just imagining like what would happen if the world completely changed as we know it, and it has been. So
This was a premonition.
a premonition of things to come. And yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna play it. Grains of sand in my hands, how many can you hold? How many will slip away
in the wind. The yellow cloud looks at the sun. We should stay inside, everyone. Don't be foolish if you don't have to be. I've seen this fight in a movie, and no one returns. Dreams of dreams in my head. How many will hold in the morning? How many will slip away in the wake? And a strange wind captures my hair and freezes me cold. Don't be alone if you don't have to be. I've seen this part in a movie, and no one survives. You don't have to be brave if you don't feel brave. You don't have to be strong if you don't feel strong. You don't have to be right, you don't have to be wrong. You don't have to be liked, but you should be loved. Dreams of our memories. How many can we keep? How many will get lost in our sleep? Or fly with the dust to get lost over time? Hold on to your life, hold on to your mind, hold on to the people you love by your side.
Woo! Yeah, Katie Sakura, everybody. I love it.
Yay, awesome.
Oh no, I just dropped my thing. Hold on, hold on, be right there.
Okay. Anybody know any good jokes?
Ta-da.
Okay. Right.
So Ellie was good through that whole time.
Yeah, she's
It-
just like staring up at the ceiling and hiccuping.
Ruben wants to know, did I interrupt her lunch?
Yeah, she's basically like constantly lunching, so
They eat a lot, don't
they
they?
do, and they poop a lot.
So I was gonna say, how did living in Japan affect your music?
Well, I think it's definitely it's changed and morphed over the years, and I don't know if it's totally because of Japan, but that's just the life I've been living. But I think when I first got here, the scene was very much about like there were a lot of toy instruments being played, and I was like it was very like quirky indie style, and I thought that was really cool. So I think in the beginning it was very playful. So I thought like, oh, this is really neat. I can kind of incorporate more of that into my sound. Um, but I also it was just a big culture shock for me because people when they go to see shows here, they just don't talk. They're like completely
Really?
silent and they're like really focused. And so
So cool.
it was like at first really unnerving because I didn't know. I was like, do they hate me? I mean, is this
You're like, they're looking at me. What's going on?
everybody's really listening? Yeah, so like I think now I'm really used to that. So when I go back to the States and everyone's talking, I'm like getting flustered, like, shut up. I'm playing my song.
You're like,
I'm
I
not loud
know.
enough.
right? I know, like in America, we're all like, oh, this
I
is
know,
a great
look at me,
show.
damn it.
I'm like, wait, you're not even listening.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to bring on my co-host Nick. He always has insightful, good questions. He's like the smart guy on the show. I'm just all like the mouth, and I just talk. But Nick comes on and asks some smart questions.
Oh, hi, Nick.
Hey, Kate, you did an amazing job tonight, and it's a
Thank you.
pleasure to meet you and have you on the show tonight. Thank you so much for fitting us into your morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So how has traveling influenced or changed your music style or even just your music preference overall?
Well, I think like, let me think about this. I think it's been a lot of exposure to really really different music maybe than what I would be normally used to. And I think I'm gonna pick the baby up while I talk to you.
Okay.
Um, one thing for sure is I definitely like stood out a lot when I got here, and maybe I had more opportunities because I was like the girl from New Jersey who spoke Japanese badly, and a lot of my jokes on stage, a lot of my banter was like about not knowing how to speak Japanese, and a lot of that hasn't changed very much. I'm sad to say.
You're
But,
great. I've
yeah.
heard you speak it.
Thank you. Well, if you don't speak Japanese, I sound really good at it.
Really, I know it's fun.
That's my bandmates.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I have a blast for the past that I want to bring on. Here he is.
Hey,
What's up?
how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Great. You sound awesome.
Thank you. I'm looking
I've been
forward to
following
meeting
your amazing life journey on social media.
Sweet.
Congratulations.
I gotta update more. Thank you so much. Where are you located these days?
DFW, Texas.
Oh, sweet.
So-
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down in the big Texas. He bought a cowboy hat, cowboy boots, and now he has a horse, Kate.
No.
You wouldn't
I
even
just have to
believe
buy
it.
a gun. That's all I need, right?
Oh no.
He's got a pickup truck and everything. No, but you know what, Kate? He does do all this yard work. I couldn't believe it. He was like doing things that I've even done. I was like, where? This life is really going crazy now.
You building a fence and a barn and
I'm not very handy,
digging a
unfortunately.
well.
That's a lie. Matt's over there. He's building like second. No, Matt's amazing. Don't let him fool you. But anyway, okay, Matt, we're popping you back out because we're
Good
the
to see you.
same out, Kate. But thanks for coming, Matt. That was great. That was your whole set. Thanks for coming, bro. Have a great night. We'll be right back to you, buddy. All right. I just wanted to bring him in. We're bringing Bootin together here. Bootin, New Jersey. This is like a Bootin Love Fest. So, okay. So now are you guys still in a lockdown over there, or are you able to get out and?
No, I think it's actually been a lot more open here than it has been back in New Jersey. But I don't know. They had a state of emergency, and so they closed schools. A lot of kids were doing distance learning, and the supermarkets have the tape on the floors and the plastic shields up, and everyone here wears masks anyway. So like that was really, I think maybe that's one reason why it didn't spread as fast here. There's a lot of theories about that. I don't know. But yeah, like I'm still trying to just keep my distance. I go out to the park and stuff and I get takeout, but we're trying not to take public too much.
I want to know if you're getting together with the band because, we got to hear some good music. The world needs to hear it.
I think we'll have to do that. We can, here, I don't even know what people do back in the States anymore, but band rehearsal usually happens in like a rehearsal studio. So that's, we could probably figure something out.
Well, I feel bad because it's that time. But when Nick and I come to the state, I'm going our world tour. We know where we're crashing.
Please come.
Right at Kate. No, I'm joking. You
can
but,
sleep. Yeah, we got some bunk beds. Yeah, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
Perfect. Nick makes me sleep on the floor anyway, so it's fine. But
Yeah, so we save space.
Yeah, exactly. But really, Kate, thank you so much for coming on. It was really great to catch up with you and see you again. Nick put your links up in there. Kate Sakura, go check her out. My mom even knows her family. Wow. And
before I go though, I think the first Friday of every month on Bandcamp, you can if you buy any music of anybody's on Bandcamp, the music goes directly to the artists, so they don't take a cut of that. So if you guys want to check out my albums, they're up on Bandcamp. Just look up Kate Sakura, and I'll send you a link for that too.
Perfect. Kate Sakura, Sakora. Kate, Kate. She's great. Kate is great. Thanks so much for coming on. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.
Okay.
All right, she's great. Nick, you're great, but I got to let you go too because I got to reunite with the old man himself. I mean, my oldest friend himself. I see you laughing out there, Matt. All right, Nick, I'll see you later, brother. See you in a little bit. All right, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the oldest friend I have. This guy is about to get a senior citizen. No, I'm joking. He's going to beat me up. Matt, I'm lying. Youngest guy I know. Youngest friend I have. Matt Wilson.
okay, man.
What's
I'm gonna
up,
be.
buddy?
How you doing? This is the summer of my 41st birthday, man. So I'm old.
Don't tell anybody, bro. I was going to say, number one rule, don't tell anyone. No.
Yeah, it's all right.
How the hell have you been, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good. You know, just not getting sick and still employed, so can't complain.
Good, good. And you actually enjoy your job. You're one of the few, so that's always a good thing.
I
So
mean, I'd
that's
still rather win the lottery, but hey, I'm not complaining.
you just
Yeah,
want
that's
to win
not
the
bad.
lottery so we could resurrect Wilson and James and make some of the best music ever.
Yeah, I'd fly you down here every weekend. You'd have like a studio down here and up there.
I actually have a little video of you playing some guitar. I know you got that beautiful guitar in your hand. But before we do go to that, I think that I should go and play this just to see. So everyone can see what a shred master you are.
Okay.
No, wait, let me get to the good part. Shoot, I should have had this up a little bit further. Okay, hold on. All right, we're about to get to that killer part. You know what song I'm going to play, man?
I think so.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know. Surprise me. Well, the only one I play guitar on, I can see myself on the.
Oh,
left.
shit. Surprise. Yeah. I had to wait for that, Matt. We had to get to the ending. All right, dude. I missed that song. It's been a minute since we played that song.
Oh man, playing with you guys was so much fun. Bass guitar, whatever, it was awesome. But unfortunately, New Jersey is not sustainable for my income level, so had
It's
to go.
tough. Now, we've been playing music since a long time ago. I don't want to tell anyone any numbers.
1994.
Shut the hell up, bro. Yo. All right, Nick. We are clearly deleting this episode.
It never happened. We are wiping everybody's memory.
Dude, get that flash thing from Men in Black where we
Yeah,
freaking zap them right out. Hey, man, you got a fan in the house. Matt, you're
Here's
the
a
best.
quarter.
Oh, you beat her.
I did.
Oh, my God, this is funny. Nick's dad said, man, why am I thinking Ninja Turtles? Must be the Shredder. You know what's so funny is that was one of the things that brought Matt and us together as kids was Ninja Turtles, bro. How fun was that? We had you had the Technodrome and shit.
Until my brother destroyed them all.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Where are you, Jimmy?
He'd sneak into my room while I was at school, and I'd come home to missing weapons, missing heads, missing arms. So,
I remember that. He was like 4.
Yeah, at least.
Well, did he break any video games at least? I hope not.
No, but do you remember that time when he brought a bunch of Nintendo cartridges over to his friend Freddie's house, and his dad got pissed off and threw them all away? Took me years of Funko-Land trips to get them all back, but eventually did.
I remember that, dude. My favorite game that you ever had was 31 and 1.
I still
Your
have
dad-
that thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's in the drawer right over here.
Bro, I need that. I want to play that Land game. I got further than that than anyone I knew, man. That was a good game.
You can play it now, actually. It's I think it's in like a Namco museum collection on the Switch or something.
Oh, wow. Dude, I got to get in touch about that. All right. Well, listen, let's get to your sexy music, bro. You've been playing guitar, singing, playing bass. You had an upright bass for a long time.
Oh,
You've been
yeah.
a lot of style
That was fun.
bands. You did like a classic rock style original band for a long time. You and I started in the band with John Murphy way back in the day. We've gone a long way. What has been one of your favorite projects, and which one do you felt was like the most natural for you? Like best suited your style?
It's hard to say because, I mean, for example, Attic Space / Hopic Apocalypse with you guys was, to me, the most natural and easy for me because I wasn't the lead or anything, and I enjoyed just playing bass and rocking and being a part of something. So that was, to me, the easiest. When I was in a band with Al Cerullo and his father for 12 years, I think, just about. We went through a few different names, but it was a struggle from, a confidence standpoint to be in a trio where I didn't have another guitarist or anybody to back me up or, lean on. So I always struggled with, being a lead in a band. I never actually really truly enjoyed it, to be honest. It didn't feel natural to me, but people, complimented me and said, make a good job and we enjoy it. So I kept doing it. But to be honest, I like just now I play music at home and I record on my iPad real simple and just here you go. I like to share songs, but I don't miss performing really, to be honest. I get too nervous. It's just, it never got easier for me.
It's funny. A lot of people are such awesome artists and musicians like yourself, but the live is a whole other aspect. And it's so weird. I'll do some of the best solos in my room by myself.
Yes, exactly.
I just can't translate to the stage sometimes. So I totally know how it is. It's just one of those weird, random things where you don't know what to expect. But anyway, that's also the joy of music, and what makes it so fun and exciting is because you don't know what to expect. But but I've always been one of your biggest fans. I mean, on bass, you're not a bass player. You're like an animal that somehow got a hold of a bass guitar. You play like a total maniac, but it's so freaking cool, dude. I wish people could hear it. I actually have another clip where we're gonna hear it, and you actually kind of playing the melody on the bass. It was really cool. You blew it apart, man. That bass was just afraid of you because you got it so good every time.
Well, I did it wrong, but I mean, since coming from the guitar, it was fun to just.
You did it right. Chris Squire would have been proud.
Oh, dude, don't get me started. Actually, I was just thinking of them today because Geddy Lee was talking about his most influential bassists, and Chris Squire and Jack Bruce equally were just. I mean, I'll never forget the first time I heard "Close to the Edge." You were there. And
thanks, Uncle Johnny.
I didn't know what you could do with the bass until I heard those guys, and it's just to this day, to be able to even just sound like them sometimes.
I'll never forget when my uncle gave me that CD. I was too young, Close to the Edge. I put it on. I was like, "What the hell is this shit?" This is weird, Uncle Johnny.
Well, we grew up in the '90s. We didn't know what classic rock was. All we heard was like the regular hits.
Exactly. And then we found stuff as we grew older in high school. And then when
I started with the Division Bell, Pink Floyd. It's still my favorite all-time album in 8th grade, '94. And I'm like, I don't know who this old guy is, but I like this song, and I bought the album, and then I went backwards from there, ironically.
Dude, easily my favorite Floyd album. I know it's your favorite album, Floyd album. What did you
I'm
think?
surprised to hear you say that, to be honest. Huh?
No, I know because I wasn't as big of a fan, but now I am. But yeah, I love that album more than anything now. But what did you think of their last album they came out with?
Oh, you mean the Endless River? I think it was kind of cool what they tried to do, but you know, maybe some things should just be left alone. I mean, it was nice to hear, you know, Rick playing again, and you know, it's weird to hear music that was half recorded 20 years ago and half now. And you know, I mean, of course, I rushed out. I actually had the day off that day, and I went and I bought it, and I was all excited, and it was fun to listen to, but. I mean, you know, it's just interesting to always hear stuff that wasn't originally intended to be heard, of course.
Now,
But-
listen, I don't want to change gears and change subject, but I got to bring Nick on here because,
No problem.
Nick, I have to tell you about a really mean story of Matt. Now, listen. Now, Cream, speaking of Jack Bruce, Cream was one of my favorite bands. Love them to death. Love Eric Clapton, as you know. And they were only supposed to do 5 shows in London. Well, all of a sudden, they
Oh.
goes in New York. Well, Matt gets tickets, doesn't tell me, his oldest friend, and then tells me after, oh, I saw Cream. And then I don't ever see him again. I was heartbroken. I'm still not over it. Every night before I go to bed, I say, God, why? Why? No, that must have been so cool, man. But you said it actually wasn't that
No,
great.
it was really good. I mean, it
Oh.
was, well, I mean, you know, they're older, so I took that with a grain of salt, but it was still just to see those 3 guys on stage still all alive and healthy enough to play was incredible. I knew I was witnessing something special at the time because, not to get off on a tangent, but I'm lucky that I've seen all of my classic rock idols. We saw Page and Plant together.
My
and
first
then,
concert, Page and Plant.
And
Beat
then,
that,
and then, and then we saw Mutual Admiration Society, which I think was the guy from Toad the Wet Sprocket and a couple guys from Nickel Creek, and then John Paul Jones was on bass, so I got to see him live. So I've technically seen all surviving members of Zeppelin. Then I got to see David Gilmour in Chicago before I moved to Texas. I saw Yes at the PNC Bank Arts
I
Center.
saw them too, 13th row.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I saw them too,
yeah,
damn it.
yeah.
I saw
mean,
Dave Matthews 5,000 times.
you know, I haven't seen them live since the Before These Crowded Streets tour back in like '99.
You're still
I've been catching their live broadcast though, where they show all these different shows. I have to
Been
say,
pretty-
I mean, as sad as it is that Leroy's gone and Boyd is out, they're doing pretty well considering
Yeah,
filling in gaps and whatnot.
they really are. It's really getting pretty good. But listen, I'm sorry to keep talking your off. You got that beautiful acoustic in your hand. And
This Seagull,
the
I love this
Seagull.
thing. I got this thing up north. They're a Canadian company, and it's just
Eh?
I love this thing.
Oh shit, we lost you.
I forgot
Oh,
I'm
Red.
connected.
Guys, just so you know, my mom thinks he is the best singer and
Oh
great.
no,
He's
now I'm nervous.
a great singer. Just so you know, no pressure now, Matt.
No
All right,
pressure.
I'm out of here. Let's hear that sexiness. Make Justin Timberlake proud. He wants to bring his sexy back right now.
All right, this is a song I wrote quite a long time ago. I know it pretty well, so I'm going to play it. It's called Ice Age Civil War. And actually, the lyrics are from a poem that a friend wrote years ago because I've never been comfortable with my own lyrics. So it was nice to steal a good poem and use that instead. So here goes. If I'd only drank your tears when you cried for me, maybe you meant to write a letter, lightning in a boxed off area. Your eyes felt like pillows pressed up against your thin face. But you kept them open to tell me about the liars in your life. So you put down in writing what you said to me. Maybe you didn't stumble over your words, 'cause I meant something to you. I feel like one of your dimes lying at the bottom of your pocket. Every time you move, I shake. Call me clear of safe harbor, you only gave me what I asked for. You've known me since the Ice Age. She's only known me since the Civil War. So you put down in writing what you say to me. Maybe you didn't stumble over your words, 'cause I meant something to you. I feel like one of your dimes lying at the bottom of your pocket. Every time you move, I shake. You've known me since the Ice Age. She's only known me since the Civil War.
Oh, I had you on mute. Woo!
Thank you.
I love that song, bro. I know that song, bro. That goes
Yeah.
way back.
Yeah.
How old?
I haven't really.
I don't want you to tell numbers. No numbers, man.
I haven't written anything new in a long time, to be honest. I just, every time I sit down with an acoustic guitar, every time I play something, it sounds like something else, or I forget it. I really should be better about recording ideas and going back to them, but
Yeah, I know, man. I've come up with like quite a few things myself, and then you just, if you don't remember it in the moment, you're like, damn, you have some really good stuff.
Yeah.
I remember a really good song. I don't know if you take any requests, but it was called Glowworm.
So what he's talking about, everybody, is years ago I used to have this karaoke machine with a double cassette player, and we figured out how to record onto it by playing into the mic onto one tape and then tracking onto another tape. I don't know how it worked, but it did. And I had like a little Casio keyboard and an acoustic guitar, and I made this ridiculous stuff. I wish I actually.
It was great, bro.
You should be happy to know that I found a box with those tapes. I just don't have a cassette player, but I have a copy of Glowworm in my closet right now.
Don't freaking lie.
No, I haven't. It's like an album that I made of all that stuff.
Bro, we need to get an old school collection of a bunch of the songs from like Time March to Hey, some of the classics. But look, I got someone to bring on, but I don't see them on screen yet. If you're there, come in. I got a little surprise for us.
I can't wait to see what this is.
Well, I don't know. I can't see their face. So it means they're not up there yet. If you're this person, please, Matt, play us a little tune real quick. What do you got? Ooh. I love that Randy Baltimore song. I don't know how you are on that one.
Oh, I should have practiced it first.
Damn it. Okay. What about Pinball?
Actually, if I could remember what the tuning was,
Don't give me a little love. Oh no, this person just left.
So who was it?
I can't tell you because we're gonna get them back.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm gonna bring your number one fan, Nick. Nick, show him your fan. Number one fan.
Look at that. I don't see a number 1 on it though.
Oh, Nick, come on, bro. Don't let him down, bro. Bro, how about we got
What are you talking about?
Bet. What do you mean?
Ah, hey, look at that. I stand corrected.
Yo, dude, you gotta open those eyes, jerky.
Hey,
Remember the jerky boys?
chisel chest.
Hey, should I bring all my shoes and glasses so I have them?
So I have them.
Listen here, RIZZO. This person, I don't know why they're having a little tough time connecting, but they've come on like 2 or 3 times. I really want to bring them in. Damn. All right. In the meantime, Nick, I know you're dying to know something about Matt and I. Yes, he's taller than me, but what else do you want to know?
By much.
I know the story, but how did you two meet?
Well, I was pulled out of Catherine D. Malone School on Green Pond Road in Jersey because I was bullied a bit as a kid, and my mom wanted to send me to a Catholic school, so I ended up at Sacred Heart in Rockaway, and I was the new kid in 4th grade, small class. I think it was only like 12 of us. And
There was more than that then.
Yeah, well, it whittled down, yeah. But yeah, he was the new kid too. He came over and for some reason wanted to be friends with me. I was legitimately surprised. We just hit it off, and he was genuinely interested in being friends with me. So we just stuck together all those years.
It was the Ninja Turtles, bro. We bonded over turtles. I think if I'm not mistaken, you like Donatello.
I'm Raphael guy, man.
Oh, Raphael. He was always Chumpkin. He had a bad attitude, man, but you didn't. Oh, wait. Ooh, I see this person. Let's bring them on right now. They're kind of on. Here they are. Holy shit. All right, Matt. Matt, I don't know if you recognize this person.
Hey,
it's not gonna work.
How you doing?
Yo, I see you there.
I see them for the first time.
He doesn't. He's connected, but he doesn't know it.
What do you want, a rooftop somewhere?
Yeah, probably. They're probably like, look at it, it's all frozen and shit.
We can see you.
I'm still backstage.
No, you're on now, buddy.
Justin, we can see you.
Oh no!
Just so you guys know,
that's Justin here.
It lags a little bit on the stream.
Uh-oh.
So,
yo, this is great. Okay. Well, listen, Matt. I have a trivia question for you.
Okay.
If you listen, this is Matt versus the whole entire audience. Guys, if you get this right, Matt is going to give you his car. If Matt gets it right,
I don't think anybody wants my
Hold
car.
on. Oh, hold on. Before I go to that, let's see. Justin, can you hear us? No.
Yeah,
Now it's all frozen and shit.
I don't get the angle. It's weird. I have to like completely angle my phone for it straight.
All right, guys. I'm just gonna be quiet, and we're gonna put Justin on. Should I remove everyone?
This is just so Justin.
James,
Hey, man,
I can't
you-
hear
you
shit you're
on?
saying, but I'm trying. I'm on a boat. I don't know why.
That's the
It says
worst.
I've joined, but man, I don't think they can hear me.
We hear
We
you.
can hear you.
All right.
I hope they can hear me. I've been talking.
We can hear
You guys hear
you.
me?
Turn your volume up so you can hear us.
Yes, we can hear you. Is your
You
volume
are
up?
live.
Need a sign language?
I don't know.
Louder?
You're live, man.
I can't hear shit. Wait, I almost hear him. This is the worst
Hey.
display of technology ever right now.
Do you have headphones?
It says, you're on the show. Everyone can see and hear you, but they can't see and hear me. Because it's not fucking working. God damn it.
That was
All
as
right.
Justin as it could possibly get.
Yo, that was the drummer from Attic Space and Hot Pink Apocalypse. He
Oh,
is
man,
the
we
guy
had some
where,
fun.
listen, while he's connecting, let's do this trivia question.
Okay.
All right, this is how it goes. It's the audience versus Matt. If you win, you get Matt's car. If Matt wins, he gets your respect. Okay, that's a fair trade.
Fair deal. Fair deal.
Here's the question. What did Weird Al Yankovic call his album that contained a parody of a song from Michael Jackson's album, Bad? No, well, you got choices for you. Was
Okay,
it
I was gonna say I don't remember.
A, baddest, B, even worse, C, badder, or D, good?
I think it was C.
Final answer.
C. Sure, why not?
Nick, I'm in big trouble because I didn't write the answer to put that on there. The correct answer is B.
Oh,
Even
it's
worse. Oh, shoot. I should have let the people in the comments guess. Damn it. I jumped the gun.
They would have won anyway. It's all right.
There is a slight delay, so hopefully they do answer in the meantime.
Hopefully someone did it. All right. While we're waiting for Justin to come back, I have another song from Hot Pink Apocalypse to play live. This one's really cool. Matt is on bass. I'm on guitar. Justin's on drums and keyboards all at the same time. And that was something really cool that Justin did. But in this song in particular, I want you to notice Matt. Kate
won.
Kate won. I knew I loved her. Kate, you did win. Congratulations. You get Matt's car. You do have to pay for shipping all the way to Japan, though, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
she gets a Fiat 500. It
Oh.
probably would go in those Japan streets pretty easy.
it would go well. All right. Well, Kate, make sure you contact Matt over to win your new car. Congratulations. It's going to be awesome. I hope the taxes aren't too much. But no, wait. All right. So let me go to this video. And what I want you to notice is I want you to notice Matt's killer bass line and the melody of it. And I want you to also notice how Justin is playing keyboards and the drums at the same time. He could do that and connect to Yardstream all at the same time.
Well, one thing I would say to add to this too is the fact that playing bass with Justin on drums was also like half the experience. Like we complemented each other really well. So because of him, I was able to do a lot of the things I could do, and he would push me, and we'd feed off each other. It was awesome.
Absolutely, because dude, you guys had a great connection. You guys just let me do whatever, and you always held it together underneath. But without further ado, here is Jupiter. I can hear the Chris Squire in that, Matt. All right. My question for you, Matt, is why didn't you wear sexy pink pants like I did in that video?
Well, you had the pants going. You had the shirt. I had glasses. I think a tie at one point too, but I never wore it.
Dude,
Was it a pink tie?
Yes,
Ooh.
but I don't think I actually put it on. But we all had accessories. You had to wear something pink.
Yo, it was great though. And honestly, it was so much fun. It was always a head turner. I'll never forget that show that we just listened to. Excuse me. Live on air. I have burps. I hate it. Anyway, that song you heard was from our second show is Hot Pink Apocalypse. We decided to wear the pink, and it was one of the scariest things ever to wear that, to be honest with you at first. But I'll never forget at the end of that show, one of my favorite things ever happened to me in a band. as you know, I sweat profusely when I perform because I move around so much. And this chickie I know went to hug me. And I was like, oh, just careful. I'm all wet. She's like, it's okay. I'm all wet too. And I was like, oh, shit. So ever since then, I was like, I like Pink. It works out good. But anyway, what was one of your fondest moments with Hot Pink Apocalypse or Attic Space, if you can remember that far back?
There isn't just one. Unfortunately, the bass player, not only was I a bass player to begin with, but I was married. So unfortunately, I didn't get any of the chickie love that you guys got. But I still loved playing with you guys. And just in general, we just would have some awesome musical moments. I mean, I wish we had better recordings. I know we tried to record a few times. It just didn't work out for one reason or another. But just those moments when we were just all spot on and it was just going somewhere, I mean, that was as good as it gets. I just wish that... you guys weren't stuck in Jersey forever.
Dude, New Jersey's the best, bro. It's great, bro. We have pollution. Dude, I mean...
Don't get me wrong. Jersey has its perks. I mean, the beach and, the country, everything's accessible. And I see why people like it, but it's nice to visit. Yeah, pizza. You know what? Believe it or not, 15 minutes from, not even, like a few minutes from my work, there's a pizzeria run by two guys from Brooklyn, so it's legit pizza. It's a little
What's the name?
Big Joe's.
Shout out to Big Joe's.
That's
Stereo
right.
Joe's. Yo, Big Joe's. Let's get on the Stereo Joe Pizza Show. What's one thing from Jersey that you do miss? Obviously, you just said like there's Taylor Ham.
Honestly, I think if I had to, I miss Four Seasons. I hate driving in the snow, but here it's just hot and warm and cold for a week and then hot again. So I do miss like fall and all that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we should try to do a little jam real quick, a little E minor or something.
Yeah?
Well, what do you think? What do we? Is there something we could do? I mean,
hold on.
I'm excited, bro. I'm going to turn you up so I can hear you. Am I in tune?
Am I in tune with you?
I hope so. I'll give you an A. I'll give you an A.
Nope.
Oh, no.
It's okay, I'll get there. This is everybody's favorite part of the show.
Yo.
It's like being at a real live show.
Well, welcome to the tuning segment. All right, I'll just take that out. Look at that. That's the magic of showbiz. Cut camera 3. All right. Nick, how the hell are you?
I'm doing well. And actually, now that you're on tuning, do you have a tip for people who are new to tuning the guitar?
Yes, I have a tip. Don't do it on stage. And if you do it on stage, make sure your volume is turned down. Matt has an acoustic guitar, so he can't help that. But I've seen a lot of people get on stage. You should be tuned up by the time you get there. And if something goes out because someone hits it or something happens, make sure your volume's down. I had an owner yell at me once like I was a 5-year-old. It was ridiculous. But anyway, all right, we got Matt all tuned.
I have to admit that I'm guilty of that. I used to do that, and because I tune by ear, not by a tuner, so I know I annoyed a lot of people.
Well,
but you'd be happy to know. I was just going to say, you reminded me of the most embarrassing thing about happening at a owner yelling at me was we were playing at that place, the Garden Patch or something in Rockaway, like right in downtown.
And, the beer garden. No, well, now it's the Tavern on the Rocks or whatever.
Yeah, something. Yeah. So we were playing there, and we would
or Adam's Beer Garden.
No. The one
Tavern.
Yeah. So we were playing a lot of blues and stuff because that's really all I knew bar music wise. And so this woman held up a sign and just said, "Play happy music, please."
Wow.
And we didn't get invited back after that.
Play happy music. Yo, screw that lady. If I saw her today, I'd say, hey, my friend Matt's great. All right, let's play in the key of E minor.
Am I in tune with you now?
Oh, yeah.
Close enough. You need to turn up, though.
Oh, if I turn up anymore, I can't hear you.
Okay. What are we doing?
I think I'm loud. Nick, how's the volume?
I can't really hear you.
You could turn up. Jim, you could turn up.
Shit, I'm maxed out. Hold on.
Bring
Shit.
the amp closer.
Nick, I can't really move it. I know, and I'm on this mic too. You know what I could do? Let me change mics real quick. Let's see if I do.
It's worth it.
If I do this. How is this?
A lot louder.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Now you can turn down a little bit.
No, he can stay
Turn
out.
down a little bit now.
Yeah.
What are we playing? E minor groove for real, bro?
Yeah, man. What else are we gonna do?
Yeah, okay. Are you
Sure, why
ready?
not?
Dude, this is gonna be. I'm not ready.
Is there something easier that you feel more comfortable with?
I guess not. Are you ready? Wait,
You could turn down a little bit more, Jim.
turn down more?
Yeah. Matt, give me a couple chords while he's playing. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah.
All right, you really want to try this?
Yeah, why not?
All right, don't stop no matter what. If I stop, I'll just come into you.
All right. I think there's too much of a delay. That's
Shit.
the only
All right.
problem.
If you play something, I can play over you.
All right. Yeah, because I think it's lagging a bit. Hold on.
Ready?
See, it's delayed. That's all right. There's too much of a lag, unfortunately.
Dude, there's
That'd
too
be
much
cool,
of a
though.
lag, and I'm like no room over here, so it's like so awkward. Dude, that sucks.
Well, one of these
All right.
days, I'm going to come
How about
visit,
this?
or you're going to do the Stereo Joe show from down here one day.
That's actually very true. But let's do this because the fans need to hear a little live performance. I'm gonna play a little rhythm. You just do a little lead over it.
Okay, I'll try.
What key do you want?
It doesn't matter.
I'll give you A minor.
Okay. I recognize that.
You know, he's good at following my craziness.
So a funny story about that. I think also with that same machine. No, it was your little digital 4-track. We actually just would run the tape out and just play for improv like an hour straight till the tape ran out, and then listen back to it the next day. Oh man,
The fireworks.
yes.
I remember that one. I think it was right around the same time of the year, actually. God, that was probably
In your grandma's house.
I don't want to say how many years, but there's a 2 and a 1 in it. Dude, do you have another song in you?
I mean, if anybody wants one, I'm back to regular tuning now.
We got a comment from Ruben, who's my dad, saying the flavor of this is like Van Halen and Carlos Santana. You guys sounded great.
I don't mind being compared to either of those two.
Absolutely. And he said it sounds good from here. That was cool.
Thanks, Ruben. Thank you, sir.
Dude, that was yeah, we'll let you take it away. What do you got?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Remember this one? You know that one.
Not yet. I forget it.
It's been a long time.
All right, here's the police. Here's every breath you take. No, I thought you were playing.
No, I don't know that. Well, we used to do that Stand By Me. That was pretty cool.
All right,
sorry,
you take it away, buddy.
All right, I think that's as close as I can get it. It's another old song. It's a little mellow, but I know it well, so I'll play it without messing it up, hopefully. It's called The Seamstress. James, you know this one. Sorry, I was going to drive me crazy. Okay. You only have between the first day and your last. Accumulated stated goodbye. We pretended like we were secret agents outside. In your world and mine will not collide. The seamstress is so distressed she can barely rise. So don't Body turns so fast from home to empty shell from pressure of being someone else's dream. Suppose I sleepwalk again to you, to ask what passes to us is still true. Should I take him straight to your feelings for me, or let him wander on to an open sea? Seamstress is so distressed she can bear the rise of dawn. Her body turns so fast from home to empty shell from being someone else's dream. Fake fade out. Thank you. Thanks.
Dylan, you always love those fade outs, bro. You've always been a fan of the fade out as long as I can remember.
Yep.
But that sounded like a studio fade out.
I messed up a little, but yeah, I practiced doing that for trying to record it, and because GarageBand will just kind of their fade is like 2 seconds long, so I have to fake fade it first. So I got good practice.
Yeah, exactly. Well, dude, I remember it was December 28th, we did a Hot Pink Apocalypse reunion show, which was so cool. When are you coming back to Jersey? When are we doing it again?
I don't know. I think it's your turn to come here, actually.
Absolutely. I can't wait. I'm totally down.
I'm guessing like Christmas time, if anything, depending on what's going on with this whole COVID thing. My mom's actually coming down to visit next week, or a week and a half from now. I can't wait.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we try to make it once a year, and luckily last time I had transportation to use, so that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, you did. You came down. Claire hooked it up. Claire, we love you. Dude, Claire, she's good, man. I like Claire a lot. Claire, we like you. Anyway, Ruben said nice range.
Thank you, Ruben.
I would agree. Ruben's the man, and he's funny as hell, too. And then, of course, your number one fan, Matt.
Thanks, Kathy. I'll take a quarter for that one.
Guys, for anyone who doesn't know, and I better fill Nick in. Nick, welcome back to the show. If you don't know, my mom and dad started a long time ago. There was a country song called Here's a Quarter, Call Someone Who Cares. For some reason, my mom got in the country for a hot minute.
She just kept saying it, and it became her thing. Every time I saw her, I was like, here's a quarter, and she'd go, call someone who cares.
And then the thing would be who could say it to each other first before the other person. So,
exactly.
It's really cool. After all these years, I love it.
What's it been, like 20, 25 years or something like that now?
Dude, don't keep telling people those numbers. Guys, he means 5 years, pushing on 23.
He said 2 to 5 years.
Yeah, I'm not. But the thing is, you have to keep in mind, like, the test of time is pretty interesting because of everything that the two of us have been through. Like, you play a lot of songs that you wrote in high school that still stand up, and they've grown with you. But the story goes, he played guitar first, and we grew up in the 90s, so of course if you could play a Nirvana or a Green Day song, you sounded like a god. You were like, I know how to play. Once you're on the power chord, it was amazing. And then I was like, I could do that. And then I started playing. I had that old brown Washburn, and you had your, I forget what you had, but yeah, we basically, it sort of was a little bit of a competition. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to get better.
Totally.
But
Totally. I was going to mention that, bro. Dude, that was one of the things that propelled both of us to become better musicians. It was a friendly competition, though, because I never felt animosity, and I felt like we always pushed each other. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because you were an awesome rhythm player, and I tried to be. Back in the day, obviously in high school, the thing you want to do is shred and be a lead player. But over time, of course, I realized that that's not the most important thing. Dave Matthews actually taught me the most about rhythm than anyone, and being able to sing and play at the same time, that was really helpful.
And why you two get along so well.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
now he hate Dave Matthews. I know.
Interesting.
Broke my heart, man. No, once the saxophone player passed away, that was like they should have broke up.
No, it's not even just that. They should have broke up after Busted Stuff, because every other album they put out is just not the same.
Dude, it's going away on 50 whatever and 30. Dude, no. He is wrong. Listen, Dave, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if it was Texas or Michigan, but it left the East Coast.
Stand Up, and after Stand Up, I was done. I try, though. Every time they release something, I give it a shot, but I feel like he's gotten a little lazy as a songwriter. I don't blame him. He's working his ass off. He's touring like crazy. I mean, he must be exhausted. I don't know how he does it.
Well, I got an autographed poster of Tim Reynolds.
Ooh, all right, I'm jealous.
I got to see him twice. He's really good. I really recommend it if he comes by you. He's phenomenal. Just as good in person.
I bet he is.
But he plays more electric, which is great.
Yeah.
I was always a fan, impressed why he was acoustic. We got
he was another big influence, being able to do both. That whole Dave and Tim concert at Luther College, that was a big influential album on me. That was where I wanted to do Wilson and James with you, basically. I was all about acoustic duos back then. So, because I know you like being in a band, and I like rocking and being with a drummer and a bunch of musicians. That's all fun and all, but I've always loved acoustic music,
Well, we did write great stuff, but I always loved playing with Justin, and my mom says, "So glad you guys are still together, Mom. We do it for you, Mom."
That's right.
I know you'd be sad without Matt, but dude, this sucks, man. I guess we gotta go. We've been talking for like 14 hours. But Nick, do you want to ask Matt anything like survival, how to deal with me, or anything like that?
Well, I actually do have a question for the two of you. It should be a quick question. What are two must-haves for every musician's gig bag?
If you're a guitar player,
yeah,
definitely should have a tuner.
Mm-hmm.
Not unless you can play by ear.
Yeah, screw you, Matt.
No,
we don't all have perfect pitch like you.
Extra strings, extra picks, all that stuff. Gotta have it. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I buy a ton of picks for like $20 and they all be gone in like 2 weeks.
And bring extra chords, extra everything.
Oh, chords. That's another thing, because you never know when one's not going to work. All of a sudden, you're like, I use this at practice. All of a sudden, it's buzzing now. What the hell? And then
all the time, right? I hate it. Well, dude, this is where we go to the videos. Do you want to introduce Kate Sakura? Tell us everything you know about her. Everything.
I just know that she's awesome. I'm proud to have played in New Jersey with a I don't want to say I say indie famous musician who's just out there making it, just doing what she's doing. It's amazing. Moving to a foreign country and making a whole new life. I'm just so impressed. And I'm sure this is going to be awesome. I haven't heard it yet, but I have been following her music for a long time. Usually it's still my favorite song, though. But I love what she does, and she's amazing.
Well, this one is called The 100s, and hopefully we live to be that old, and we'll be able to jam still. Then next time you come to town, we're gonna get Nick on with us. He's a really nice dude. He'll play a little tambourine for us. Can't wait. No, whatever. I don't know. We'll figure out something for him.
Triangle.
That's right.
Ooh. Don't tempt me.
Hey, man, that really helped. Yo, it was In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel, bro. Dude, that was killer, man. Don't count out the triangle. All right.
Cowbell.
Matt, I love you so much, bro.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's been a blast.
double the amount of time. Absolutely, bro. You're going to be on again real soon. This broke the ice. We're going to get you back on real soon with Justin. We're going to do a HPA reunion on here. It's going to be fun. But, all right, this is Kate's song. Matt, you get out of here. Thanks so much for coming on, bro.
Thanks a lot.
My pleasure, dude.
All along, we have come by the hundreds, wanting something basic and true. Step into the old ways, these are the days we hold on to. I'll stand next to you, looking out over the view. Missing nothing, missing everyone. I feel comfortable talking to you. This is simply hard to define. Your mind and your mind, and I am too. I'll listen close to what you say, spinning stories in my own way. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. All along, we have come by the hundreds, looking for something else to do. Look into my eyes and decide, am I right? Who's to deny that it's true? I will walk along with you, but only if you want me to. I'll stand next to you, looking out over the view. I will listen close to what you say, spinning stories in my own way. Hey, 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 hey. 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 Hey, 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 hey.
All right, that was Kate Sakura with the hundreds. Guys, thanks for sticking around. We still got more music for you left. Up next, we have our first guest that we had on for the night. Her name was Jessica Gittison. This next song is called All I Need. It is the official music video. Check it out on YouTube. Here it is right now, guys. First guest of the night was at 8:10. Jess, check her out.
Brush the hair out of my face, slide one hand around my waist, pull me close, whisper my name, send heat rushing through my veins. You wanna know my fantasy? Truth be told, it's just you, you're all I need. You are all I need. You are all I need. Stare at me until I smile. Tell me that I'm worth your while. Run your fingers over mine. Let them slowly intertwine. You wanna know my fantasy? And truth be told, it's just you. You're all I need. You are all I need. You are all I need. My fantasy is a simple wish. I want a single rose and true rose kiss. I'll wipe the blood off your fingertips if it's from the rosy plexi in my lips. And I will always be your girl. There's my confession, darling. I'm guessing it's not what you wanted to hear, but you wanted to know my fantasy. And truth be told, it's just you. You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I need. You are 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 all I need.
All right, that was Jessica Gittison with All I Need. What a great song. She is terrific. I got to bring back Nick. Nick, dude, how was I leaving you hanging like that, bro?
I don't know, but all I gotta say, Jim, is you are all I need.
Ah, bro, right back at you, man, dude. We have been a killer team together, dude. Honestly, very lucky to have met you and very lucky to be working with you, bro. It's honestly such a pleasure. But with that said, this next song is called A Fire of Friends, which we certainly know what that's about. But this is called Awful Things, which we have amazing things when we have fire. Let's check out this song, brother.
Get to it.
Nothing like working a long day and then playing a good show, so thank you very much for a good time. I appreciate it. It's a song called Awful Things. I'm not gonna do those awful things for you anymore. 'Cause I had a brother who was killed by a cat passing on. Mother hides tears behind whispers. Father wants true about that talk. I'm not coming to those awful things to you anymore. 'Cause I had a brother who was killed by a cat passing on it. Mother hides tears behind whispers. Father wants to know about that talk. and airplanes in the garden. First to get in, so sin. Lick me there and I'll give you a present. I'm kissing airplanes in the garden. Other words and tears behind whispers. Father wants to about that guitar. Father wants to about that guitar. See. Thank you very much. It's been a Fire with Friends. I appreciate it.
All right, that was A Fire with Friends, Awful Things. That was really good, and they really did nice job with their transitions, really hitting the right note coming out of it. I like those guys a lot, man.
Me too. And Daniel from Fire with Friends and Permanence actually reached out to me, thanking us for playing them on the show, and we are going to get them on a future episode very soon because they have some new music they're working on.
Absolutely. A total pleasure. Those guys were great. I'm really excited. If you're just tuning in now, this is the Stereo Joe Show. I am your host, Jimmy James. This is my co-host, Nick Fantuzzi. We are bringing you independent artists from all around the globe, mostly America. But if we got someone from out of the country, we'd love to play. We just had someone from Japan on tonight. Nick, I love it. This next band is Mushroom Cloud. Let's give them a listen. Yeah. All right. It's the Stereo Joe Show 2020. We get down. All right, that was a Mushroom Cloud. Mushroom Cloud. They were really cool. Anyway, we got one song left for you tonight. We're going to close it out with Hot Pink Apocalypse, Jupiter. That was our last guest, Matt. He played a little guitar for you. This is him playing a little bass, just like my boy Nick does, just like Matt did. Matt was a killer guitarist, played a little bass for me. Nick, you're a pretty killer guitarist, playing a little bass for me. How does it feel, bro? Is it annoying or what?
No, dude, I actually enjoy it a lot. Just like Matt said, there are times where, you just want to chill out and hold things down. And, it's not always about going crazy and trying to necessarily have spotlight. But, I think our band does a good job of spotlighting everybody regardless of which instrument. But there's just something about chilling on the bass that's a nice change of pace.
I agree with you 1,000%, man. I think we do a nice job of giving everyone a little love and showing you a little bit of musicality from everybody, man. All right, let's check it out. This is Jupiter by Hot Pink Apocalypse. Just want to say that I love Jimmy James. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Jimmy James. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, the vibration of frequency in this tune is so cosmic, feeling free. It's about the feeling, yeah. With each member, with each member. All right, that was Jupiter by Hot Pink Apocalypse. Hot Pink Apocalypse, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Nick, tell them what we got in store for Monday's episode.
On Monday's episode, as always, we're going to be giving away a $10 gift card to anywhere of the winner's choice by playing the game that we played today. We're going to spin the wheel for 3 people who enter the phrase. We have our friend Tom from Harbor Seals joining us once again, and we have maybe some new guests and some other old guests joining us. You got to check out the event page to find out more.
Can I get that gift certificate to McDonald's?
You can get it to McDonald's. You can get it to Dunkin' Donuts. Speaking of which, tonight you saw that my dad Ruben won. He actually messaged me after he had won and said that Zeus is going to lay out like that, and you got to get that full view. And this is the Zeus show. I'm sorry, but we just got to drop everything.
Dude, listen, bro. We just went live on YouTube for the first time. Guys, please, this is not a bestiality X-rated show. We love you. We're kid friendly. I mean, we just, it's nature.
Please forgive us, censors. But as I was saying, my dad actually messaged me that he chose to donate the gift card to Jess, who was a contestant of the game, but also our first member. So congratulations to Jess for winning. She messaged me that she wanted a $10 gift card to Dunkin' Donuts, so she's going to get it.
Yo, that is honestly the best place to get it. It just makes so much sense. Everyone loves coffee. Even if you didn't want it, you could give it to someone and just brighten their day. Honestly, thank you for playing, Jess. I'm glad you won. Thank you for being so nice, Ruben. Nick said he's going to buy you a car one day. I don't know. That's great. But all right, man. I get so sad, dude. We got to go, man. What the hell is that about, bro?
We just need to do like a 24-hour stream one day.
Yo, I got an idea for you to talk about after the show. No joke, bro. You actually just kind of talked about it a little bit. But all right, guys. Let's say goodbye to Nick. Nick, we love you. Peace in the Middle East and everywhere else, actually. Okay, see you. All right, guys. If you just tuned in, you kind of stink because it's the end of the show. But that's all right because we love you. I'm Jimmy James. This is the Stereo Joe Show. We are bringing you local music from all around the world. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to get on the show, contact me. If you want to get on the show quicker, contact Nick because he's the best. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We love you. I'm Jimmy James. Everyone get home. Have a great night. Peace.